Hey Kevin, how are you doing, brother? How was your day at school? My day was okayish. It's yeah, I have a back issue, so I'm gonna try to drive out the race, but it's gonna be painful. I don't mind having the quali ban, but it's gonna be a long race, 25 laps. So good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, any second. Well, we did not really had much time, but we did draw yesterday, so we did draw some. I also saw it's not going to be full grid. There is a lot of absent. I saw several, more than several. So what do we have? $32.8. They have 30.6. That first is fake. And how are Mama and Papa Kevin doing? We got the invite. I did not see anything. Oh, come on. No, no invite. Okay. We'll be patient. So we're gonna go straight away out for installation lab. We don't wanna obstruct anybody. So as soon as we get there in the quali, we're gonna do installation lab and that's it. We wait for the race. It's really not pleasant to sit in the chair, to be honest. Yeah, it sucks. I have to wait for the invite. It was a cold day today here. It was, I think, like 15 degrees Celsius. So yeah, summer is officially done. Here, there is no more nice and hot days. How is the climate at your place, Kevin? Is it still above 20? You are close to the sea, so I'm assuming your weather is more nicer. Let me check, because I didn't see any invites. Maybe they wrote something in the... No, there are no. Oh, in 2 minutes. Lobby will open. Okay. Be right back. Okay. Is the invite there? Yeah. Invite. Okay. Okay. Now we wait. Hey, Jose Gabriel. Salve, salve. Mama Denis is doing good. Thank you for asking. How is Jose Gabriel Mama doing? Hope everybody is doing well on your side. Okay, so we have 9 minutes. That is crazy. Yeah, they have no clue how much they influence like underaged kids by having those flaws in ads. Not just on TikTok. I don't know about YouTube for you, but TikTok. I don't have a TikTok. But TikTok is once you start scrolling, you're not stopping. You keep looking, and that's what they want. So I think there will be maybe, I hope, 14, 15 people, but it could be also lesser. We'll see. 9 o'clock, it starts 9 o'clock regardless, so we have like 7 minutes. Yeah, it's probably some kind of flaw in ads because it shouldn't be showing grown-up ads, underaged kids, 100%. Oh, nice. Nice, we are at 11. Let's go, let's go. I hope everybody appears, but I did saw some saying not able to drive. We'll see. So how long was the school today, Kevin? What time did the school started, and what time did the school ended? I'm curious. How many class? And how many separate 6 hours? Okay, that's bearable. 6 hours. But yeah, you should try like really to listen what they saying, and at home, like do those blocks, man, like 15-minute or 10-minute block, four times 15 minutes or 6 times 10 minutes, and like you can you can definitely find time during the day, to do those. It will help you on the long run. Also, like if you accept that and start doing that, it will become a habit, and like you have to do something about it, and by doing that, you're doing something, so it brings you also like the feeling of, okay, I'm cooking. Of course, of course. But once you get that in your system, it will like you will come at the point where you will look the stuff up front and just like read once or twice, and then once the teacher starts giving the lesson, you will see, like you will hear things that you already read, and it will kind of refresh your memory, and it will literally be for the second time, not the first time. So very good, man. Keep doing what you're doing. So we have two McLarens, we have two Visa, we have two Red Bulls. We keep missing our teammate is not driving that much, huh? 12 people, man, and there is like 2 minutes left. So that's crazy, to be honest. Okay, let me stretch a bit before it starts. Be right back. Okay, here we go. 1 minute. Lesser than 1 minute of people, man. Hey, more chance we have to score the points, right? Yeah, so once you come home, you do the things what you do when you get back, and once you get some rest, you start straight away on homework, and you do one portion of it, and then you take a rest a little bit, and then you continue. And you make sure you finish your homework before the evening. You don't want to do the homework in the evening or early in the morning. It's just, the thing that has to happen. Someone joined. 13. It's 13 of us now. Here we go. Oh, Joy is driving. Practice. Or race. Here we go. Okay. Let's do straight away the installation lab so we don't obstruct anybody. We go hard. I didn't even start driving and I'm already having the back pain. Oh man, it's gonna be hard.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
Pit entrance is tricky, exit also tricky. Okay, that's it. Now we wait. Because we have a quali ban and we got 2 points on our license, which is not ideal. We already have, I think, 7 points. I don't know how we got the other 5, to be honest. from two other instances. We also had once, oh, I think we got the quali ban in the previous one and 5 points or something like that. I don't know. From the Hungary incident. I'm wondering how many assists is using who from the grid. I'm wondering what assists and like who. I know we're not using any assists, but I don't know for other. Man, that's really late on break, and he still managed to like break and bring it down all the way to needed speed. $31.8. I can only dream of those times, to be honest. He's like he's literally lesser than a second from world's fastest in time trial. Yeah, a practice race, Ufen. Oh, Baku. They are driving Baku. I didn't even draw Baku this weekend. It was just not doable. I'm still struggling. Hopefully we'll be able to drive out the race. We'll see how it goes. This Thursday on eFootball. Oh, Arsenal University campaign. Cool. I hope you get something nice from the box, Jose Gabriel. Man, that pit entrance is very tricky. Hey, Robbie! Ciao, ciao! Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have a quali ban. We have a quali ban because of the incident, but like, yeah, I don't agree, but I wasn't complaining. I took the penalty and that's it. Because we also got obstructed. We was in a hot lap and then that person who obstructed me was in front of me and he was like all the way to the right and I was also on the right and we already let through two people to pass, but the one came at the wrong moment. But I was not able to go anywhere. He was right. I couldn't go left. It was for the chicane, for the yeah the hairpin in a Suzuka when you go under the bridge and then on the left side. Hard brake, like you go from 6th, 7th gear to 2nd gear. But yeah, it is what it is. You can look in a previous race, so Suzuka, PSGL Suzuka, and at 51 minutes and 51 minutes and 50 seconds, I think. And then I drive a little bit, I get obstructed, and then two corners after that incident happens. And I got two license points and a quali ban for the next race. Yeah, but the thing is, they did not give, like, you have to appeal. If I appeal the first incident, like that guy would also get the penalty, but I didn't appeal for it. Like, what's the point of punishing him as well? I also didn't appeal in Qatar when someone like he literally like on the end of the street, the first corner, and like 100 more than 100 meters prior the first corner, I was on the right side, and like ideal line is on the left, but he literally hit me before the even corner was there, but I didn't appeal. Yeah, and I think also he had a penalty or so. Man, that's crazy. Oh, one more joined. There is 14 people. Yeah, there is a lot of those 32s. We'll see. By the way, I'm thinking, because last time we messed up and we started on hard and there was a safety car at one point. And if we did started on mediums, we would be able to finish it with one pit stop, but we had to do two pit stops. So this time we'll start on medium. I have a quali ban. The Robbie, I'm not allowed. I just
Okay,
went
track's quiet
to
right now. Let's
do
get out there. Right, clear.
installation lab to upload the setup, car setup, and then you go straight away back in. You're not allowed. So we'll start from behind. But that's okay. That's okay. Those are very close to each other. Like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people within a half a second. That's nice. But I don't think we have that pace. We'll see. We'll see how the race goes. No, no, that's okay, Robbie. No problem. Hey, at least we kept our points from the race. You can also get the additional time on your race time in that race where the incident happened or quali from that Grand Prix, and then they add like 10 seconds, and that would make us go out of the points. So we did kept our 2 points we scored in Suzuka. Okay, let me stretch a bit. They're finishing it up 3.5 minutes. Be right back.
Okay, so remember that the way the car handles is all about weight transfer. When you brake, the centre of mass moves forward. When you accelerate, it moves rearward. And when you turn in, it's pushed to the outside of the car. The more loads on each tyre equals more grip. So make sure you're smooth with the controls to prevent the weight transfer from becoming too violent. And there are 2 minutes remaining.
Joy is doing amazing. Definitely. Okay, let's watch his lap. Wow, 31.5. Crazy. Quali ban. Oh, in Imola. Oh yeah, very nice. You are very quick. Okay. Wow. Okay. We take mediums. We also want to stay out of trouble in the first lap. Like we don't want any damage on a front wing. That would made you straight away go to pit to repair it, but also your race is done. Okay, here we go. Now, guys, let's go, let's go. Here we go. What's going on? And I said stay out of trouble.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. The car ahead has a damaged front wing, it'll be losing some performance. This could be your opportunity. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
We are losing so much time. Half a second here, half a second there.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.6 seconds. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. The car in front is a second a lap faster, 1 second. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.5 seconds. approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 3.6 seconds. ERS is low, ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD, or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it. Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can. Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go.
Hey Stuart, I see you, brother. Hope the treatment went okay. I cannot see what you're writing. I just saw you writing, but it's too far away to see. Hope you had a okay day.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 12.6 seconds. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 13.6 seconds.
Shame we don't have a pace. Yeah, we're like probably 1.5 seconds short or so.
And gap to the car in front, 15.5 seconds.
Oh, they're pitting again.
Remember to adjust your ERS mode and your MFD if you need to. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Okay, gap ahead, 2.5 seconds.
Excuse me.
Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, gap to the car in front, 6.8 seconds. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.8 seconds. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 6.0 seconds. You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second. Final lap, final lap. Push, push. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 10.8 seconds.
Hey, we did our best, man. We kept him behind. He was approaching very fast, but somehow we managed to keep him behind, which is nice. But shame, man. 5.5 seconds short. Probably that time we lost in the first lap. The time we lost in the first lap. Alright, 11th place. Thank you, Stuart. Thank you, Robbie. Yeah, they did 2 pit stops. That's why they also pulled quite a bit away. Like we was not able, we would burn the tires, but we also made few mistakes. But we drove okay. Just our pace was not good enough. Like if we had if we was half a second faster per lap, we would be in the points. So we did not have any penalties, which was nice. 1 minute behind, man. Great. Yeah, we just didn't have the pace. If we, yeah, 10 seconds and we would be 9th place. If we was half a second faster per lap, yeah. Hey, just outside the points, but we still draw. Like, shame for that. And we said, we're gonna try, but yeah, they crashed the front of us and we couldn't avoid. We lost a lot of time in that first lap. And we also had a damage. Like, not enough to replace the wing, but there was definitely damage. What's the next race? Let me see. Let me check what's the next race. I think Mexico. Mexico and Brazil. Last two. Let me see to be sure. Yeah, season. Yeah, the next one is Brazil. And the last one is Mexico. Okay, we decent in Brazil. I mean, I'm gonna probably struggle with time-wise because they are significantly faster. But much better than in Vegas. Brazil and Mexico is doable for us. Should we go and drive a little bit, Brazil? Night, night, Stuart. Sweet dreams, brother. And good luck tomorrow. Kevin, thank you for everything. Good luck tomorrow with school. Yeah, we're gonna call it evening as well. It's enough. Yeah. Well, I'll come maybe tomorrow or so. We'll try to do some. That's it, man. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. Hopefully we'll be back tomorrow and we'll start practicing a little bit Brazil. Definitely. Okay. Night night. Ciao ciao.